What's going on, all you wild mayors out there? Your two favorite citizens are back tonight, and we are back to review a Mike Flanagan film. We're a big fan of his work, all his shows and movies. You know, he's always a great director that we look forward to watching his next work. And this time he's directing from a Stephen King book. Stephen King, his other, when he's writing under the other alias. Here he wrote Life of Chuck. I think it was part of a short story collection that he wrote. And this one is starring Tom Hiddleston as, that's right, Chuck. You can get it, Charles Krantz. And it's all about this man. And what's the movie called, Uncle Logan?
The life of Chuck.
Wonderful.
That's right, our good mate Mike Flanagan is back at it, writing and directing the brand new film, of course, adapted from Stephen King novel. No stranger to adapting King's novels into, TV and movies. Huge fan of his, one of the best working in the business. So I was very excited about this film. A lot of mystery around this movie. I didn't know too much about it. I saw one trailer before seeing a movie at the theater. So I'm like, huh, that looks interesting and out there. But essentially, it's just kind of a story based in three chapters around this ordinary life of Charles Krantz, which is played by three different actors, a young boy all the way up to an adult that we see behind us, Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah, it's trying to highlight the life of Chuck, of course, as you mentioned, in three different time periods. There's time traveling going on in this movie, as you can mention. There's a lot of things that are introduced in this movie. There's a whole dance number, and that happened there at the end with him and Karen Gillan. An interesting side note of this film, it's the first film that Mia Sara's been in since 2013. You might remember her back from Ferris Bueller. Um,
Yes.
it was cool to see her pop up in this. I had heard some behind the scenes stuff about how Flanagan's wife, Katie, asked her to do it and if she'd be interested. And basically, through them talking, they got her on board. So it was pretty cool to see her show up in a movie after so long. I recognized her right away. I was like, oh yeah, there's Mia. Been a while since we'd seen her, so that was cool to see her. And of course, we also saw Matthew Lillard in one of the scenes there, which was cool. Always cool to see him. But yeah, this movie very different than what we've seen from Flanagan before, and doesn't feel like a Stephen King novel either. So it's like definitely not what I was expecting at all in the film. This is definitely a more of a drama and introduces a lot of different concepts, but tries to show you, about this man and why he became like extraordinary throughout the film and goes back and forth. And, you find out about his life and the people that he met and what he means to other people. But yeah, this one didn't really have my interest, which is sad to say because I'm a big Flanagan fan. This one was just too out there for me. I don't know. It just never drew me in. Nothing ever got my attention and pulled me into the world. I was kind of just watching, and it felt like both of them were trying to do something different, but it didn't work out.
It was a bit too ambitious. It was out there. They tried something different, just didn't work. Final product of this, yeah, after watching this, I just felt like, meh, not satisfied. Really slow. It's a drama piece. It feels like it drags at times, three different chapters, and it just really didn't have my interest. Even though the ensemble here, the cast is incredible. Of course, a lot of people showing up from different Flanagan works and TV
Mhm.
shows and movies. Tom Hiddleston being the main actor, but all the supporting cast. Mark Hamill was fantastic in this. Kate Siegel, which is Flanagan's wife. Harvey Guillen showing up in this. You were
Mhm.
saying Sloane from Ferris Bueller. Yes, I recognized her. I
Yeah.
haven't seen her in a hot minute, but looked fantastic. Rahul Kohli is how you pronounce it. He's been in a few of the TV shows. Matthew Lillard. List goes on and on. Just a lot of these people didn't have much to do, and it's a little out there. This movie is really about loving, death and family and life and the little moments in life, the people you meet and how you're all interconnected and stuff like that. Just a little too far out there for me. It just didn't hold my interest, and I was kind of disappointed. watching this movie, being a huge fan of Flanagan. So, with that being said, this is a movie I probably won't rewatch. And I was hoping for more with this movie, but glad I waited to watch this at home. So that being said, I'm gonna give The Life of Chuck. I'm gonna give it a 2.5 out of 5. Mike Flanagan hair pieces.
Yeah, the movie was pretty out there for sure. It was being narrated like within the film, which was kind of annoying. It kind of wanted to make it seem like it was more important than it was able to portray. The writing just wasn't as solid as we're used to Flanagan. I was expecting way more from this. I expected at least some of the emotional moments and that to work, but I just wasn't affected by anything. It was kind of like, okay, interesting. But me personally, I could give a shit less about Chuck, and we're supposed to care about this guy, and I unfortunately didn't. And that's a testament to the writing. All the performances were good here. It was just the material, I guess, that's ultimately what didn't work for me. If you're not interested in it, which I wasn't, it wasn't going to work. So, yeah, I'm going to agree with you. I was disappointed with Life of Chuck, hoping for more. Happy that I skipped this, seeing it at the theater and paying more and was able to watch it at home. That's one good thing. So I am going to give The Life of Chuck, I'll give it a 2.5 out of 5 Mark Hamill hair pieces.
Anyways, want to hear from all you wild Mike Flanagan fans out there. What did you like about The Life of Chuck? What didn't you like about it? What's your favorite TV show or movie that Flanagan's done? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to stab, subscribe. Also, check out these wild uncles on Facebook, X, and Instagram, and our website, Cinephellas.com, for the latest, greatest TV, movie news, and reviews.
Thank you all for watching our review of The Life of Chuck. Let us know what you thought in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We thank everybody for watching, and we will be back again for another all new Cinephellas movie review. And until that time, that's my good mate over there.
Logan Myers, that's my good mate over there.
And I'm Uncle Henry Hill. And we like to say before we go, cheers.